Hello, Leos. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. So, you and somebody didn't get a reading, apparently. I thought I filmed everybody's videos, but apparently 2 videos did not go up. So, here is your reading, Monday's video. So, this video is for the 4th through the 11th, right? So for the next 7 days, put together your gratitude list. What are you grateful for, Leos? What are you grateful for? Put together that list, right? Keep your vibrations as high as you possibly can, but let's put together a gratitude list. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let us get right into it. Let's get into it, Leos. Let's go. Let's see what's in your cards. First card off the deck, 10 of Swords, right? 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords, 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 right? All right. 10 of Swords. Here we got the Page of Swords here. So, yeah. All right. 5 of Swords here. No, 5 of Wands. Excuse me, 5 of Wands. Yeah. Here we also have the Emperor card here. Mm-hmm. So it looks like there was a dark Emperor energy that kept trying to bait you into something, right? But it looks like you're free. It looks like you're free. Like a dark Emperor energy just kept trying to bait you into something. Basically, it's like it was their way or the highway as far as something was concerned. But sort of saying to you, you're free. Everybody has their star to follow. Like everybody has their own star to follow. And so it's just saying, you know, when you have your own star to follow, you look at the light and dark of everything. You look at the light and dark of everything, right? And that's what source is trying to help you to learn how to thrive. Like when you start making some connections about, like, you know, people who talk about you behind your back, they don't consider the fact that there's many different factors there. Looking at the 10 of Swords here, this person is thriving, right? People don't consider, you know, like how people stab people in the back when you say people love people. Like this is it. We're talking about, like, what do you have in common? You know, people who have experienced death, lost loved ones, loss of jobs, marriages, friendships, those kind of things, like the human part, how painful things are, and how people won't pray for people, how people will prey on people at their lowest point, right? Source is saying, and how people will be shady towards people. You know, shady people will just, you know, when you think about sword energy will, you know, like go right straight through that, you know, will go right straight through, you know, those, like goes cut straight through, right? So anyway, so source is saying to you, here we have the 10 of Cups here. So somebody just really like wants harmony, you know, like somebody's really looking for like just harmony, you know, looking for harmony, right? Here we have the 9 of Swords here. So somebody is now just like committed to not talking negatively about people. Somebody is really saying, you know, no more talking negatively about people behind their backs. Somebody is like committed to no longer being shady about people's relationships, like when you don't really know. Like somebody is just saying that somebody says they're gonna stop the negative whatever. So good. Yeah, so here we have the 4 of Pentacles here, especially when you just don't know. There's a Capricorn involved in something, but somebody's learning how to be a little bit more conservative with their time, because somebody you just don't know. Like sometimes you don't know, you just don't know how painful it is when people keep hearing, because that's a part of dark magic. Like when people don't know what people are going through behind closed doors, just how depressing it is to keep hearing people talk about people behind, you know, like hearing people talk about people behind people's backs. So that's what it is. some young person was hearing about somebody's, I don't know if it's your kids, Leo, or somebody else's kids, was hearing about somebody's relationship behind somebody's back, and it was causing somebody depression. That's what I'm saying. It's like causing somebody like nightmares behind closed doors. Kept hearing the shady comments. It's causing somebody like nightmares behind closed doors. It invokes nightmares to keep hearing, and some people was like it's their way, the highway. They just kept hearing it over and over and over again, like somebody just would not stop. They just kept saying it over and over and over again, just would not let up. Then we had this right here. So some energies that kept saying somebody was a dark, kept saying somebody was like a dark energy and all of this stuff, and somebody just kept hearing it. So it was two energies that was just weighing heavy on somebody's child behind closed doors. They're just saying just literally driving them crazy. I don't know about somebody being in a anyway. Yeah. So something is closed out. Something is closed out. All right, here's the Emperor card. But something pushed you to the light side of Emperor energy to add some structure and authority to some things. Something pushed you to learn how to add some structure and authority to some conversations. Right? Something opened up your third eye. Something opened up your third eye and pushed you to the light side of fire, right? To add some clarity, conversations about some things, right? Here we have about talking about people behind their back, people that you say you love, and how damaging and how hurtful that can be. So somebody started a new discussion is now being had about how painful that is. When people, it just doesn't match up when you say, because we're talking about heart chakra, it doesn't match up when you say you love a person and then you talk about people behind their backs. So somebody is having that conversation with loved ones. So, and that's what I've been talking about the whole time, Leos, is just being a leader. That lion, that regal lion. What do you have in common with loved ones? So I'm seeing a lot of wishes being fulfilled as a result of that. All right. Yep. The Empress card. Alrighty. Like I said, this is a year a lot of generational cycles, chains, and curses will be broken. A lot of generational cycles, chains, and curses will be broken. So, yeah. You want to listen to your inner voice, right? Let go and let God. New love awaits for somebody, but your ancestors have a message for you. Your ex, somebody has an ex. And I'm talking to you wherever Leo is in your birth chart. It doesn't necessarily have to be your sun sign, just so we're crystal clear, Leos. I know this is a really short video for somebody, but somebody's ex was on an assignment. Let's close out the cycle in love. Close out the cycle in love. Yeah. Continue asking source for clarity. As I keep saying in my readings, it's not a competition. It's not a competition. You got kids and stuff involved here, like talking about loved ones behind their backs, all this other stuff. Kids are listening. Kids' ears be open like big satellite dishes, and I don't know. Never get it. All right. So somebody has there's two Aries. It looks like it's involved in something, and all right. Let's close this out. Close it out. Let's close it out. Make a meal. 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 I'm a work in progress. I release old habits and create new trails. Each day I'm getting better. I'm in charge of my life. I am not defined by my past. I grow through my struggles. Roadblocks create opportunities. Yep, roadblocks create opportunities. Divine abundance. You were born to align with love's will and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance, not chase it. So you and another zodiac signs video did not go up. So another you all will get another video that will go up. Another video will go up. Another video will go up. Right. The maiden. Virgo. Somewhere is involved in something. So whenever the moon moves through Virgo, source is saying, just really learn how to objectively stand back. So whenever the moon moves through Virgo, this is like being objective and no longer being connected to drama, like being connected to anything that connects you to drama, like seeing things from an objective rather than a subjective standpoint, like looking at it like through another lens. What would you like? What you look at, like, okay, if I have something in common with this, if I looking at it from a heart space, looking at it from a heart space. If I was a child, if these were my kids, if these were my little cousins, if this was my niece or nephew, if this was my, someone who was close to me. Okay, I had to make a little bit more room here. But what I was saying here is, when you're talking about moving from a heart space, if this was my heart, what wish would I want fulfilled? Like looking at it as like, not looking at it as competition. I'm competing with a loved one. Well, what if I'm looking at that loved one, if this is me, what would I want for me? I'm looking at it through that lens. So Source is trying to help somebody to start looking at things through a new lens. Like looking at things through a new lens and not jumping to conclusions, not through an impulsive lens. And get away from energies who look at things through an impulsive lens, right? So that is what I have for you all. So it's just trying to help somebody to learn how to lead, and follow your own star, right? That is what I have for you all. To follow your own star. Follow your own star. 25, I am intelligent. So you have a great ability to take in and process information on both conscious and subconscious levels. Your curiosity is endless, and your desire to dive deep into a variety of subjects will bring you an immense awareness of the world. 25. That is what I have for you. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.